the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets. Checking out the Hornets, from their first 7 games, they've come away with just 1 win. Whatever optimism they brought with them into the season has faded significantly. Some teams fast out of the gate, others not so lucky. Kenny, for the teams that have started slowly, how do they turn the tide?
You know what? About a week ago, I was talking to a friend of mine about this, and I was like, when that happens, you can't panic. The season's just begun. Identify the real problems before you start tinkering on things.
Sometimes a lineup change can help. Things may just have to work themselves out, though.
Time now for tip-off. We get it to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
We're at the Spectrum Center here in downtown Charlotte, and the Charlotte crowd is on their feet. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Taking a look at Miami. They're coming into this one with a victory just last night, and they pulled off a 3-point win in that one. Too close for comfort, but they'll take it.
And this is why scouting is so important. You've got to be able to identify those role players who can complement what your team does.
Yeah, that was big-time production from the bench, especially on the offensive end.
And with the long season ahead, for the best teams, Chris, you get the feeling they wish the playoffs could start tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, didn't we see that with Golden State last year? It looked like they were a little bored during the season.
Right.
But what happens during the playoff season? That's why we call it 2 different seasons. But once you reach that elite level, Kevin, everything you do is geared toward winning a championship. Everything you do. And so that's why it's so fun watching the best of the best.
Golden State showed that, of course, last year. So here is Miami's starting group. Richardson and Johnson are the forwards. Dragic and Wade, the 2 playmakers in the guard spots. And it's Whiteside in at the center.
Oh, that's nice shooting from there. That looked pure coming out of Walker's hands.
Dragic with it. He's picked up by Walker. Outside Dragic. And there's the pass to Richardson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Josh Richardson at the University of Tennessee was a pre-med student, plans on becoming a surgeon. But when the NBA became a possibility, he said he had to switch to an easier major.
And instead of spending 4 hours a day studying, he put that time into the gym. A terrific defender in college, was the 2-time All-SEC defensive player. And with the newfound focus on basketball, he has blossomed as a scorer.
First free throw is good. And Richardson drops them both.
Well, he's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Lamb passes to Walker. Zeller up top. It's stolen by Wade. To the paint, here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
Here's Lamb following the score by Miami. That one goes in. Kaminsky's got his first 2 points.
Such an advantage for Kaminsky. He can finish inside with either hand.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. Pass to Wade. It's stolen by Lamb. Batum against Richardson. Here's Lamb. 8 points his last outing. Outside, Walker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Walker against Dragic. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, when you're at a size disadvantage, sometimes the mid-range is better than inside. You get a little more space. You don't allow the shot blocker to get up on you. And also, you can use your handles and your quickness.
Here's Batum after the made shot from Goran Dragic. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Kaminsky misses.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jumper.
Dragic taking his time here. Richardson with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Clock at 6. 14 feet away. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Yeah, no, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the league. That's poor defensive work.
And Walker kicks to Zeller. Now here's Lamb. He's guarded closely. Some solid defense from Johnson. The Heat leading by 3. Wade outside. Pass to Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got his second bucket.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Here's Walker. From down in the low post, it goes.
And for a guy who only stands 6'1", I mean, Walker can be a strong finisher in the painted area.
Now we go to David Aldridge, who spoke with James Borrego. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team as good as they are inside, you have to stop the easy looks. He said if they can keep them out of the paint, they'll be in good shape to win. We'll see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Inside, here's Wade trying to get open as Johnson.
Now their first miss after a perfect 4-for-4 start. Still, I really like the game plan they've come out with.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. It's a 3-point game. Johnson's shot is off.
That's a great job to converge on him inside and prevent that easy look.
Batum against Richardson. And stolen by Richardson. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by Kaminsky. C-Webb, one area where the Hornets really improved last season. Offensive rebounding.
Oh, yeah, they've been good on the defensive boards for a while. But when they added Dwight Howard, suddenly the second chance opportunities begin to pile up. I mean, I don't know if they can maintain this without Dwight Howard, who's one of the best rebounders of his generation.
Now, here's Batum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Kaminsky. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Soft touch on the mid-range jumper. Kaminsky taking what the defense gives him.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Last time they met was in Miami.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
Now, here's Dragic. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Johnson, good.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Now Lamb. Outside, Walker. 6 to shoot. Kaminsky in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And that's now 7 points for Frank Kaminsky. The Heat with the lead. Dragic finds Whiteside. Down low, here's Richardson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive wins out.
Walker's shot is off.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Dragic against Walker. Stolen by Walker. Fast break now for Charlotte. Ham leading the charge. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Zeller. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Monks subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Ellington comes in for Dwayne Wade. Monk, the pass to Hernan Gomez. And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Olynyk comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Waiters in for Josh Richardson. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. D right on him, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And here's a look at the numbers for Waiters. Some last season stats for him. He was around 14 points a game last year, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
He hustles, does the little things, just a good complimentary guy who you need on your team.
Right side, Dragic. Shoots. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Hornets trail by 3. And Kidd-Gilchrist kicks to Monk. Charlotte again missing. The Heat have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Outside, Dragic. Pass to Waiters. It's deflected.
Now, the length of Kidd-Gilchrist, that's what allows him to catch up with these shots. A sensational shot blocker from behind.
The shot's good from Monk.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Heat shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Now, here's Ellington. Not a lot of room. Kicks it to Dragic. Miami no good on that time either. Dragic has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Monk, no one around him, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
Yeah, I'm with you. Disgraceful performance and an issue that might be tricky to fix.
Timeout called the Heat. NBA rosters are turning over faster, it seems, these days. Chris, how much do former teammates know about defending one another? Or is it a non-issue?
Oh, no, it's more than a non-issue, Kevin. You are right in your assumption that, listen, if former teammates, they have a little more inside information. And you know why it matters? Because every day after practice, you know, the first thing guys do after they get their water, they play one-on-one. So you understand guys' tendencies. You learn how they get into a rhythm. We're all creatures of habit. Let's remember what Kevin Durant did. Remember how he came down on the same end of the floor in the finals and hit the same tough shot over the extended hand that he did? Well, if you notice, he did that on his crossover, that right-to-left setup. And so if you know him, you may know that he's going to do that. And also, you may know that he has a counter just in case. It allows you to keep your hand out the cookie jar, not to gamble. It gives you an an educated guess on maybe what some of the greatest offensive players in the world are going to go to next to get that bucket. Any piece of information matters. And, yeah, if you've been practicing against them, that's a good thing.
Kid Gilchrist trying to free himself up, and it's Monk that time on the assist by Parker.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk, an experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Buries it down low. And now it's an 8-point Charlotte lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
And here is Olynyk. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Waiters finds Olynyk. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Waiters no luck. Charlotte leading by 8. Now the pass to Monk. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Monk's got 11 points.
He has them reeling. They haven't had an answer for him this quarter.
Parker against Dragic. Fires it up. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Parker up top. He's guarded by Dragic. Kid Gilchrist. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Miami called for the foul.
Well, you have to admire the energy that Kid Gilchrist plays with. It's what helps him earn these calls.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And in a short amount of time, Kid Gilchrist has established himself as one of the best perimeter defenders in the game. His long reach and tenacious athleticism really covers a lot of ground.
And Kid Gilchrist drops them both. The Heat trail by 12. Ellington kicks to Adebayo. Outside Dragic. They get it back. Adebayo passes to Dragic. Ellington from outside. Kicks it to Waiters. Bangs home the trifecta.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate, and that feed was phenomenal.
Pass to Monk. And here is Hernan Gomez. Ellington defending. Pass to Monk. This one for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Dragic against Parker. Parker with the steal. And now in transition is Parker. Look at that jam.
Wow.
I mean, just beautiful.
Sick. Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
And a terrific bit of chaos there on the replay, presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Waiters. 9 points last game out. Parker against Dragic. 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Parker.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
2.
And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. Parker passes to Monk. That shot, no good. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly.
I got him.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Hornets here, guys.
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Well, there's not enough defensive pressure on the perimeter. We'll see in the second quarter if that gets corrected.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Dragic and Ellington are together in the backcourt. Olynyk is out there with Adebayo, and it's Waiters in at the small forward position. Here's Parker. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Hassan Whiteside continues to develop. Now, Miami coach Eric Spoelstra said it's got nothing to do with his stats. He's going to do that no matter what. It's about making winning plays and caring more about his teammates than he cares about himself. Now he can lead in a different way because he has the respect of the locker room. Kevin?
Terrific, D.A. Thank you. The Heat trail by 13.
Yeah, another first-year head coach who came up through the ranks as an assistant. James Borrego had been an interim head coach for the Magic in 2015, but he was quickly told that the permanent job would not be his.
Lets it fly from 18. Another miss by Parker. Heat shooting around 40% from the floor here. Waiters finds Dragic. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Olynyk. From outside, off the mark. And talking about Borrego leaving Orlando, and in some ways turned out to be a blessing.
You're right, Kevin. I mean, he spent the next few years in San Antonio as an assistant to Popovich. His second stint as an assistant with the Spurs. The first time around, though, he was a part of a two-time championship team. This man has winning in his genes.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
Raiders against Kid Gilchrist. Here's Adebayo. And a strong finish with two hands.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Monk dishes to Parker. It's stolen by Dragic. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. And the lead is down inside single digits. Dragic has got 6 in the quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And Goran Dragic, a slippery lefty out of Slovenia.
At his peak, a phenomenal offensive player. He doesn't hit that peak every season, though. And now in his 30s, we'll see how long he can extend his prime.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And a new group in for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Olynyk. Johnson comes in for Dion Waiters. Richardson, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Goran Dragic. Now Richardson, after Jeremy Lamb's three-pointer that didn't go. Johnson kicks to Richardson. And the pass to Wade over Walker. No good from Wade. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Charlotte Hornets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The Heat trail by 9. Richardson with it. He's picked up by Lamb. We've got so many young, exciting players in the NBA right now, Chris. When you think about the league's best player, the league MVP, in say 7 years, what names come to mind?
That's a great question. I mean, you have to think about guys like the Greek Freak.
Or even 5 years. It doesn't have to be that long.
Yeah, but just the potential. I know what you're saying there, Kevin. I mean, Embiid, Ben Simmons, the Greek Freak.
Tatum.
Wow.
I know.
It's just so you could just go to all the young teams and say these guys are next. I mean, all you got to do is look at the rookie, sophomore, the phenom game and just close your eyes and pick any of those guys because you know that they're talent. But yeah, the Greek Freak, Anthony Davis, Embiid, I think those are all safe bets.
And Richardson drops them both. Charlotte leading by 7. And Lamb kicks to Walker. Over to the left wing. Now here's Kaminsky. Tight defense on him. Clock at 6. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's deflected.
And registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shots back.
Charlotte's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's foul number 2 for him.
So he better watch it. He doesn't want to pick up a 3rd foul before halftime.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. They lead by 7. And Zeller kicks to Batum. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, and Batum just has astounding body control, which is what allows him to hit shots despite obvious physical contact.
Johnson outside. Pass to Wade. Shoots over Walker. And the basket by Wade. Wade's got his first 2 points of the night.
Wade has always been a gifted mid-range scorer. I mean, his jumper, extremely consistent.
Now here's Lamb. Richardson covering. And Lamb kicks to Walker. Down low. Outside for Batum. 5 to shoot. Over Johnson. Batum, good. Batum's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Well, Batum is just a crafty player. In pick and rolls, his decision-making is sublime.
Wade passes to Johnson. Here's Whiteside. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
Well, it makes him a lot more effective when his mid-range shot is dropping.
Walker finds Zeller. Now here's Lamb. He's covered by Whiteside. On the wing, Lamb. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Heat trail by 7. Johnson surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's a... Whoa!
Goodness.
No, come on.
Woo. Wow. And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
And that one misses. Charlotte leading by 5. Here's Batum. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there by Johnson. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
I like the awareness on the court from Wade. He's excellent at scanning the floor to set up the open teammate.
Outside, Walker launches it, and he's good on the 3-ball. Walker's got 8 points.
That's too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
Wade kicks to Johnson. The dish to Whiteside. Wade outside. Here's the floater. The shot's good.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Passes it to Lamb. Over Richardson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now that's what makes him dangerous when scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
Now here's Richardson. He's guarded closely. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Walker kicks to Batum. Johnson with the block. Wade feeling it out a bit. Pass to Johnson. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Lamb kicks to Kaminsky. Dishes it to Lamb. And here's Walker outside. Buries it from 3-point range. And now it's a 9-point Charlotte lead.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Wade passes to Whiteside. Good on the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Walker finds Lamb. Back to Walker. The three-pointer, no good.
They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are in the lead.
Batum with the steal. The pass to Walker over Wade, and it's Walker that time on the assist by Batum. And that's 13 points for Kemba Walker.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, just hitting a reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
Monk's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And then for Miami, Olenicki is checked in for Adebayo. Dion Waiters comes in for James Johnson. And Ellington is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And the athleticism and fearlessness of Batum inside is exceptional, really testing the defense deep in the paint. Oh, look, the multi-talented Batum. He has all the skills. He has the strength, the length, the athleticism. I mean, for him, it's all about staying aggressive on both ends of the floor.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And, Chris, some people feel Batum should take over games more than he does.
Well, he certainly has the talent. But then again, every team needs great complementary pieces, too, and that's what he is. You just have to decide who you want to be.
And the Hornets making a change here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. The Heat also with a sub. Goran Dragic is checked in for Richardson. Both good from the line that time.
Well, so far, if you look at the totality, Batum has put together a very impressive career. He's had a great stroke from outside in addition to his outstanding defense.
Now here's Waiters. Unloads. Here's Whiteside. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Whiteside's got 6 points.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Monk kicks to Zeller. He dishes it to Monk. Charlotte no good that time either. The Heat trail by 9. Outside Dragic. Pass to Olynyk, and Waiters has it in the corner. Tries again. It's rebounded by Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Dragic against Walker. Feeds it to Kid Gilchrist. Now here's Ellington. He's guarded closely. Here's Waiters. Banked in off the glass. Waiters got his second basket of the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Monk, the pass to Zeller. He kicks it to Walker. Passes it to Monk. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. And some changes here for the Hornets. Biyombo is checked in for Zeller. Hernangomez comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Tony Parker subbed in for Walker. 1:02 left in the second quarter. But he recovers it. Parker kicks to Hernangomez. Charlotte moving the ball around. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Now here's Dragic. 9 points in the game so far. 41 seconds left in the first half. Waiters on the wing. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. And that one drops for him. 7 points for Dion Waiters.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
The shot by Monk is no good.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
Can't connect from short range. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Charlotte in control. They have a nice 7-point lead. And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from Malik Monk.
Yeah, what a shot in the arm he gave them in that first half. The three ball just kept falling.
Well, and credit coach for repeatedly calling his number, because if it ain't broke, don't mess with it.
Hornets leading by 7. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Kaminsky and Zeller are the bigs. Jeremy Lamb out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot. Walker's shot is off. The Heat trail by 7. Pass to Dragic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Lamb. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. For the 3. Drills it from outside. And the Hornets lead by 8.
He spots up so well off the ball. Lamb, an excellent all-around jump shooter.
Dragic against Walker. It's Dragic with the drive. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you spend all that time in the locker room trying to get mentally prepared. Then you come out and give up that? Nah.
Wade finds Dragic, and he gets it to go. Dragic has got 6 in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
On the wing, Lamb. Zeller dishes to Lamb. Tipped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Richardson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And checking out the stats for Nicholas Batum. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 11 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
2 shots.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Walker with it. 13 points in the game. Kicks it to Zeller. Lamb with the ball. Wade picks him up. Here's Kaminsky. Charlotte again missing.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Here's Richardson. He's got 12. And he hits it to tie the game up. Richardson's got 14 points for the game.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Dragic against Walker. Over in the corner, Batum. And it's Kaminsky, top of the key. There's Walker with the 3.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Dragic gets the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers now for Walker. A very nice season for him last year. 16th in scoring, 19th in assists, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
Yeah, and like you said, one of the better scorers in the NBA last season, a tireless worker on the offensive end. He could be even better this season. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. There's Walker with the three. Buries the long-range jumper. 16 points for him.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a look now at the four areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Heat.
And they are going where the going is good for them right now. The painted area, high percentage and high volume shots.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. He makes one of two that time.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
Frank Kaminsky, a finesse 7-footer out of Wisconsin. A high skill level, but athletically at a disadvantage most nights.
Here's Dragic, following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Here's Wade. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Now it's a 4-point Hornets lead. A 15-footer off the left rim and out.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision-making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Wade outside. And the pass to Dragic. Pass to Richardson. Just 4 to shoot. Great D that time from Batum. Charlotte leading by 4. Over in the corner, Lamb. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters, though.
Now, here's Richardson. He's got 14. Johnson kicks to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Johnson. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Kaminsky misses.
That type of defense doesn't always get it done, but it does the job that time.
Dragic left side. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. 20 points for Goran Dragic.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Walker. He kicks to Kaminsky. Poked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. Charlotte making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. The Heat also with a sub. Adebayo is checked in for Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the wing. A shot by Batum, no good. The Heat trail by 5. Batum with the steal. That's a 2-pointer from Walker, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Walker's got 18 points in the game.
Well, there you see there. This is what Walker's built to do. Score the basketball. He's having a terrific night.
Here's Richardson. Can't get it to fall.
I'm not sure if the D bothered him or if he just lost concentration on that one, but that's a layup he should convert.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Tony Parker's checked in for Charlotte. Then for the Heat, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Johnson. Waiters comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Ellington is subbed in for Goran Dragic. And so it's Charlotte with it. 7-point differential. 6 to shoot. Pass to Batum. Trying his luck deep. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Now, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Hornets leading by 5. Now Lamb. 6 points for him. Charlotte no good that time either.
Can't get anything to fall, but it hasn't gotten him down. I mean, he's still gunning. I guess he's still trying to contribute.
Now here's Ellington. And here's Richardson. He's got 16. A shot by Ellington, no good. Here's Parker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And what a career it's been for Tony Parker. 4 titles to his name, a Finals MVP, 6-time All-Star. I mean, the accolades go on and on for what is truly one of the most impressive resumes you'll see in the NBA.
And he makes the first. And for Tony Parker, will certainly go down as one of the greatest Spurs ever to put on a San Antonio uniform.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And it's strange to see him in any other uniform than a San Antonio Spurs. And he made a move in the offseason. And, you know, here's what he brings to this team. A lot of experience, championship pedigree, and a guy that I think could maybe help get this Hornets team over the hump.
Now here's Waiters. He has 7. Takes the 13-footer. Bank shot, no good. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-5 run here. Monk connects from 3-point range. Monk's got 19 points.
That's the awareness that Kid Gilchrist has out there. Excellent at knowing where the open man is.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Oh, how about the potential of Malik Monk? I mean, tremendous prospect. He's an excellent shooter from distance and should become more consistent as he improves his strength.
A chance now to see the numbers for Olynyk. Last season's performance for him. Last season chipped in 11 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you know, he'd love a bigger role, but he's trying to prove himself in the minutes he's getting right now.
Yeah, you're right, but he's putting in the work, and the results have been okay. He just needs to keep believing in himself.
Now here's Ellington. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Waiters. Monk grabs the board. Monk's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Monk, a dangerous scorer, but still has work to do, Chris, on the defensive end.
Well, some of it's his effort. I mean, some of it's his awareness. I mean, Monk's still learning what it takes to be a pro. He won't maximize his minutes until he's a factor on both ends of the court.
Now, here's Richardson. He's got 16. Parker outside. Kicks to Kid Gilchrist. The pass to Hernan Gomez.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the 10.
On the free throw, no good. Chris, coach turnover. Happens a lot in the NBA. And there are some people that feel that, teams are too quick to make a change. What do you think?
Every situation is different. Sometimes an obvious change is needed, but sometimes it feels more like desperation. Think about it. The best franchises typically have stability, and fans aren't stupid. They know when their team is just trying to throw a worm out there to catch and to see who they can get, or if they're using the past coach as a scapegoat, trying to redirect the emotions of the fans to direct them to cheer for their team further on. But a lot of times, I tell you this, though, coaches getting fired are because the players don't execute and follow through. A lot of times it's not the coach's fault, but usually they have to take the fall, and that's what being the leader is all about. And unfortunately for the coaches, there is quick turnover, but hopefully they can land back on their feet at a new place with another job, with a team that'll listen and let them set the culture.
Good insight.
Well, look, he's got to find better looks, or he's never going to pull out that funk he's in tonight.
Kid Gilchrist looking around. Parker left side. Shoots over Ellington, and that one's good. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
Yeah, and it's been a team game, a number of contributions. Guys staying focused. That's why the league continues to grow.
Now here's Waiters. He has 7. Adebayo kicks to Ellington. They could use a bucket. The shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's Monk. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Everything looked good until the finish. And it all goes wrong.
And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
Anytime he gets a chance inside, Kid Gilchrist is looking to destroy that rim.
55 seconds left to play in the third. Waiters passes to Ellington. Richardson kicks to Waiters. Pass to Olynyk. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
.36 seconds left in the third. Heat moving the ball around.
Cold quarter for him, ice cold. I mean, it may be time to give him a breather. Maybe someone off the bench can get him a spark.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the schneid.
Now here's Ellington, covered by Parker. Waiters with the ball. He's got 7. Over Monk. Misses the shot. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hornets on top, up by 16. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Heat trail by 16. On the court for the Heat, Dragic and Ellington are together in the backcourt. Adebayo is out there with Olynyk, and it's Waiters in at the 3. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. To the inside, Parker, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Parker's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Hornets. The Heat shooting about 42% so far. Walker against Dragic. Shoots over Walker. No good from Dragic. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Shoots over Dragic. That one a little long.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Well, sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Now here's Ellington. Passes to Dragic. Just 4 to shoot. Hands it from downtown. Dragic has got 14 points here in the second half.
And there you go, his first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down, maybe even get him going a little bit.
Pass to Biyombo. He kicks it to Monk. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hornets lead by 17. Now the Heat with it. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Waiters outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, look, when you're giving up that type of height, you use your quickness. It's just that simple. And it's also a matter of skill.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Cody Zeller's checked in for Biyombo. Kaminsky comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Batum in for Parker. Then for the Heat, Whiteside's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Kelly Olynyk. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Wayne Ellington. And Dion Waiters, midway through last season, finally had season-ending surgery on his left ankle. He had been trying to manage that injury since the season prior.
Yeah, and ended up losing out on a bonus of over $1 million, which was contingent on him playing 70 games. His play had fallen off, though, so quite possible he needed that surgery even before he suffered the setback.
Johnson finds Waiters. Wade, right side, to the paint. A floater, and the layup is good.
Look at the shifty nature of Wade's game. I mean, it's just terrific. You know he loves catching the D by surprise with that little floater.
Out left to the wing. Walker the pass to Zeller. Lets it go with a 3. Walker's shot is off.
I mean, with all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around their neck. I mean, somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
Now here's Wade, following the miss by Hassan Whiteside. Shoots over Batum, and the basket by Wade. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
How about this run they're in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Terrific D at one end and some clutch shots at the other. Great stretch for them.
Charlotte no good that time either. And here are the Heat now. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. That cuts the lead to single digits. 8 points for Hassan Whiteside.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
They almost left it until too late. But now it's anybody's game.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Dragic. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Good on the shot, and with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Wade. Here's Walker. Charlotte calls timeout.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over this stretch. They really need to refocus here.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Monk. Heat also with the sub. Richardson's checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. James Borrego had some words for his team over the break. He was very adamant in the huddle. He said, don't let up now. Stay aggressive and do the things that have gotten us this far. We're almost there, guys.
Here's Dragic. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Richardson kicks to Wade. Over Lamb. The shot by Wade, no good. Hornets leading by 8. Outside, Batum. Shot clock at 6. And it's Miami with the rebound. Dragic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson up top. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte. They led by as many as 18 points. On the wing, Batum. Richardson covering. That one goes in. And that's 10 points for Nicholas Batum.
And really, Batum is so adept at draining these shots off the drive, using his speed and athletic frame to easily coast to the rim.
Shoots a fader. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Lamb. Kicks it to Kaminsky. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. And now an 11-point Charlotte lead.
Look, that matches his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 in the first, now he's got 1 in the second.
Here's Wade. Rebounded by Lamb. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Walker. That one misses. And it's Miami the other way. Out to the right wing. Dragic with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Dragic has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Heat. Charlotte leading by 8. Here's Lamb. To the wing right side. Batum scanning the floor. Walker in the post. He's guarded by Dragic. And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. Walker against Dragic, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Okay, you talk about making the engine run. Kemba Walker, he's the man. Lightning quick, stronger than he looks. I mean, this man is a competitor.
And with Walker, the effort's always there. But, Chris, so is the production.
I mean, he has some of the best handles in the game. He's going to generate offense for you. He's a good bet for 20 or more points a game, 5 to 6 assists, and provides tremendous leadership.
The first free throw is good.
Not a guy you want to foul. Walker's a tremendous free throw shooter and does a great job of getting himself to the line.
Kemba Walker hits them both. A terrific all-around player. Walker's improvement from range, Chris, has taken his game to another level.
Oh, yeah. He was much better inside the arc when he entered the league. But over his first 4 seasons, he shot around 31% from 3. Then something clicked. Now, he's a factor.
And so here's Charlotte, following the score by Miami. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Oh, and Walker very crafty, earning these shooting fouls.
Shooting 2, Kemba Walker.
The first one falls. And so Walker nails both of them.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Zeller against Whiteside. From the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And 12 points for Dwayne Wade.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
And Lamb kicks to Walker to the left side wing. Here's Kaminsky. And the Hornets miss again. The Heat trail by 8. There's the double team with Walker. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Stolen by Wade. There's the feed to Dragic. That shot off. Walker with some nice D. Charlotte leading by 8. And stolen by Richardson. He feeds it to Dragic. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zeller's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Walker taking his time here. To the wing on the left. Kaminsky kicks to Walker. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. It's stolen by Lamb. Outside, Batum. Zeller up top. And Walker kicks to Batum. That 3 off the mark. The Heat trail by 8. Now Wade. It's tipped.
Oh, the length of Lamb. That is coming into play. He uses it well to block that shot.
Left side, Walker. Can they get it? Count that one. Walker's got 13 points in the second half. And the Heat call time here. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing them from long range.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
I don't know if they expected him to have this much of an impact, but the timing couldn't have been better. They dropped 2 straight leading into this one and did not want to lose 3 in a row. Now here's Dragic. Shoots off the step back. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Now here's Lamb. Guarded closely. Passes it to Zeller. From deep, Walker. Offensive rebound. The Heat trail by 10. Outside Dragic. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Dragic. Wade's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Wade is super efficient in the paint. He's clever at finding ways to score around the rim.
Walker against Dragic. Dragic comes with the double team. Walker dishes to Lamb. Walker the pass to Zeller. And Batum kicks to Kaminsky. Clock is at 3. Here's Zeller. Not enough on that one as it misses. Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Dragic finds Wade. Rebounded by Lamb.
Some tough D in the paint, getting between him and the bucket and stopping the easy deuce.
We've got 1:08 left in the 4th. Outside, Walker. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Hornets lead by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Hornets.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Walker.
He had those defenders shaking their heads. There were times when they thought they had a handle on him, and then just like that, he'd go off on another tear.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.